Sagittarius, welcome to your love reading for March 2020. Keep in mind, this is a general reading. If it resonates, consider a personal reading. My rates, my info, and my email are below. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and set that up. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit Angels, Divine Guides, Universe, can you please provide your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Sagittarius' love, March 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Any messages to help them reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine would be greatly appreciated, and we thank you. Again, this is for Sagittarius. Hold on, I'm sure doing two things at one time here. Well, not two things, I'm just making sure my phone continues uploading. What do you see? What do they need to know in regards to love for March 2020 for their greater good? Thank you. Sagittarius, March 2020. What do you see? What do they need to know? Okay, can you please show me the influences that Sagittarius moved out of prior to March 2020? We have the Nine of Wands in the upright. Also, I'll be leaving two links below. One for what is your love interest thinking, whether it's a crush, a current, an ex, a soon-to-be ex, or the person in this reading. The other is for how can I move on from somebody I'm having difficulty moving on from. Also, my 2020 Sun Moon readings are up in the playlist. Wow, I keep on losing it. Go check those out, your 2020 Sun Moon predictions. I also left the 2019s up there if you want to check those out. Five of Wands in the upright for love energies. And then how will, my cards are just falling apart. These are great cards, but I'll tell you, the paint comes off of the corners and stuff. I wish it was a little better quality. For those of you that are going to buy it, just know that. And I beat my cards up, so I need to have ones that kind of last. I just remembered why I haven't used these for a long time, because of the quality of the printing. Okay. And King of Wands in reverse as you move out of March into April. Other things to mention, ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, let's get to your reading. Okay, so we start off, and going into March, you guys are really defensive, okay? Or you're putting up your defenses. I shouldn't say defensive. You've been through hell and back with somebody, okay? And you're not about to go through it again, okay? So anybody that comes at you, you were very, very wary. You were looking for red flags. You were very distrustful. Because you're worried about getting hurt again, okay? So, I mean, you went through hell and back with someone, you're still standing, and, you might be lacking a little bit of energy or what have you, and you're not about to let somebody tear you down with the, last bit of energy and resolve that you have left. So, I do feel like, you're building your fort up. And like I said, building up your defenses so someone just can't come in and kind of tear you down again. Now, we move here to the Five of Wands, okay? This is competition. And what I'm kind of getting from this is that you might be entering the dating field, or you might be interested in somebody, and there's other people that are interested in this person. So you're feeling you didn't realize how competitive it was, or how much competition there was out there. How you really have to be on your game, because the Five of Wands could be being rivalrous amongst suitors to try to get something, to try to achieve something. And if it is not you kind of focused on someone and having to have rivalry in order to make this happen, then it could very well be that you're the object of affection for several suitors that are kind of fighting over you. But I don't feel that's the case. I feel there is somebody, and what is happening is other people are very interested, and you kind of have to get in there and really kind of, battle with these people to be noticed, or to kind of, get to the top. Now, as we move out of March into April, we have the King of Wands here in reverse. So this is where I I think what happens is that this can go one of two ways. I won't know until I pull clarifiers. So in regards to this person or this situation or what have you, either you realize that it's a dog eat dog world out there and you decide to up your game and escalate your behavior and become very dominating and overbearing and ruthless, when it comes to kind of getting somebody, or it's the opposite. You're realizing, wow, there's a lot of competition out there. I can't get anybody I want to get, like I thought I did. It's really, the stakes are high out there. So as a result, you start to feel like a failure, or like you can't achieve, you can't win, the person or the one that you want. And it's a struggle for you. Okay. So, that's what I'm kind of getting. Alrighty. It's little snapshots. It's not a flowing reading by any means. Why is the Knight of Wands here in the upright in regards to Sagittarius energies prior to March? Who's this person? What is this energy? Why is this Nine of Wands here? Okay, and it was an emotional roller coaster with this person. This person that you went to hell and back with was very unpredictable. They just would blow up. They were manipulative, moody, very negative when it came to their emotions. They could have been an alcoholic, blamed you all the time for stuff. It was a very codependent relationship, and you couldn't have it anymore. You needed a new beginning. So with the Ace of Swords, you decided you were going to cut this person out of your life. You're going to triumph over them. You're going to move on from them with power. You were going to use your mind and do what you had to do in order to carve a new path for yourself. And you're looking for somebody to fill your cup here. You decided you want to look for someone, the one that's going to fill your cup, a new love, a marriage, a proposal of some sort, somebody who absolutely fulfills you and your cup runneth over. So that's the new direction you're taking, and you're just leaving this other person behind. So as you do that, so now I get it, you're on the mission in order to do that, and then you find out how competitive the field actually is. Why is the Five of Wands here in the upright? Who's this person? What's this energy? Additional messages for the Five of Wands in the upright. Who is this person? What is this energy? Yeah, I mean, I feel like you try to make connections with people, it doesn't end up working out, or it ends up in heartbreak, loss. And you're still trying, you have the Magician card, you're still trying to kind of make things happen. So you're like, okay, well, if I kind of concentrate and focus on what I want and use everything that's available to me, I can make this happen. I can create a new love. I can find a new love. But I do feel like things don't work out that way. Seems like things seem like they're going to get off the ground, and then they don't, and there's a false start, there's rejection, and after a while you start feeling not very motivated, not very inspired, not having the energy to kind of move forward, because I think you cycle through this. You get disappointed, and then you kind of get up again and going, well, that's okay, let me try again. And you try again, and it ends up not kind of working out for you. And I don't mean for this to be that kind of reading, but that's what I'm kind of getting from this. So, I mean, advice, trying to put advice in here. Can you look at maybe this Three of Swords here and this heartbreak? How did it affect you? Did you fully heal from it? Because maybe that's what's causing things not to happen. That you're still carrying the heartbreak. You're still healing from it. There's still unresolved issues that you haven't quite dealt with for the previous relationship, and this is holding you back from having success in other relationships. Why is this King of Wands here in reverse? Who's this person? What's this energy? Initial messages for the King of Wands in reverse for Sagittariuses as they move out of March into April. Yeah, you're not having any success, and now you're getting to the point where you just want to quit. Because every time you try to do something, it seems like your energies aren't being channeled as they should be, and nothing's kind of coming out of it. And now you're like, why should I even bother? I'm not even going to bother with this anymore. Because, I mean, there's no reward on what you've been investing, and now it just seems like work. But you keep on picking yourself up, because I see the Three of Wands here. So even though you feel defeated, even though you feel rejected, here you are with this Three of Wands saying, you know what, I'm not going to let it hold me down. Maybe this didn't work, so now I'm going to look at other opportunities. I'm going to expand my horizons. I'm going to think bigger. I'm going to think of dating people that are in other cities or a distance from me, or somebody I wouldn't typically date. So I like that. That's the thing about you guys. You're very positive. You're very optimistic. So it's almost like you get kicked down and then you get back up again. And then you get kicked down and you guys are popping back up again. Despite the delays here. So we have the Two of Wands here in reverse, and the Two of Wands is talking about maybe you're harboring something from your previous relationship, because this is a card of the fear of the unknown, a fear of partnerships, concerns that you can't trust somebody, concerns that you're going to get in a relationship and someone's not going to be able to pull their weight, or you're going to overlook red flags, or not see red flags, or overlook some details. So there is a certain amount of fear kind of holding you back, but you're always willing to get up and try again. So kind of like, if at first you don't succeed, try again. So I don't think you guys are going to be held down. I think you're going to go through cycles of repeatedly trying to kind of make something happen. And despite the defeat, you get up again and you go, okay, well, now I need to look at this in a different way and do this in a different way. And maybe some of this will come about, okay, what is it? Have I really fully healed from whatever this was, this person? Or do I need to give it a little more time and then kind of put myself out there again? So you'll definitely have some realizations as you kind of cycle through this. So it is like a terrible reading. So if this resonates, consider a personal reading. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and set this up. Click on one of the two links below. Either one, what is your love interest thinking, whether it's a crush, a current ex, or soon to be ex, or somebody from this reading, or how can I move on from somebody I'm having difficulty moving on from. Also, check out my 2020 Sun Moon predictions in my playlist. Check out my 2019s while you're in there. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Thank you. Bye.